It's Scratch Up Live number 30, baby. We out here, baby. Hysteric Obscure, baby. New intro song, baby. What's up? Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. It's Scratched Up Live. You're on Coordinate Recordings. I am Derek Obscure, your host for the evening. And oh boy, do we have a show tonight. We got a lot to talk about. Super Bowl night, go Chiefs, even though we lost, but still go Chiefs. You know, I didn't watch the game or anything, but we've been through this rigmarole a few times now. Us Chiefs, us Kansas Cityans, so it's just another year for us. We'll get them next year. So long as intro song, but yeah, that's our new intro song. We're gonna roll with that for some episodes. But like I said, I'm Derek Obscure, your host for the night. You've made it to Scratched Up Live number 30, kind of a monumental episode. Yes, I'm mad, bro. I'm actually, nice pivot. I am pretty fucking mad that Kanye is an open neo-Nazi. I feel betrayed as a fan. It fucking sucks, dude. Yeah, it sucks. Why do I think? Well, we'll get into it. Benito, Columbus. Don't you worry. We will get into it. We'll pull up the receipts. Okay? We'll pull up the receipts. I got them. Actually, not all of them, though. Because, yay, his Twitter is deactivated as of now. He was tweeting all throughout the day, more, Jewish hate, more misogyny, more racism. And, I didn't think that Elon was actually going to pull the plug. I feel like there was some greater powers that be beyond Elon's direct control. Let me do a double take. Let's do a double check here. Just Kanye Twitter. Yay Twitter. Yay X. And you get a little peeky here. As of now, deactivated. Which sucks because I was just kind of relying on that. I did not actually think that we would lose the whole feed. But I do have some backups, but not today's backups. Pretty disappointing. I know. I thought that for sure we were locked in at least for tonight. At least for the rest of the night. I was like not worried about losing Ye's Twitter, but maybe I obviously should have been. But it's okay. We have enough. But we're not just going to read the tweets. Okay, we're not just going to read the tweets. We're going to give Ye a fair shot. A fair shake, okay? We're also going to watch the Justin Laboy interview. We're going to get through all that, okay? So you'll definitely want to stick around. I do have this, but it's not very recent, as in, like, today. This is from, like, 2 days ago. 3 days ago. 2 days ago. Some sort of backup of some of his tweets. And then I took personal screenshots of literally, let me see here. Wait. Let me see. Yeah. We're gonna read all the tweets one by one. From when this all kicked off. Oh, I went the wrong way, but you know what I mean. So, we're going to get through all the Kanye stuff. And we can actually just start with that since that's what y'all are going to be expecting. Hopping in here. Okay, I mean, he is a liar. I don't know. Kanye can be caught in like so many different lies. It's not even funny. I mean, he contradicts himself constantly. But we're just gonna we're just gonna focus on this. And when I see contradictions, I will point them out. They happen all the time. But we're gonna watch the whole Laboy interview. Let's just get into it. Let's just top of the show. Let's just start off with the tweets that we got. So like I just said, Kanye's Twitter as of now is deactivated. I was looking on Reddit. I just found this out because I've just found this out right before the stream because I was going to his Twitter to pull it up in preparation for the stream, and it's gone, which sucks because my plan was to read literally every single one of his tweets from the last week. But we can't do that now, unfortunately. But fortunately enough, I have tweets saved from the first day that he started popping off. Let's see here. So we're gonna start with the screenshots I got, and then we also got an article. But I just gotta organize some of this really quick. Let me see here. That's good. Just gotta put these in order here. Okay, Kanye has been going off like a madman, but you know, the tweets aren't the full story, you know. The tweets are not the full story, but the full story does not make him. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. He's full on all aboard, choo choo the fucking Nazi train. He really is. He hides behind a small, thin veil defense of I saw him say, you know, I just be saying this shit just to get a reaction. He said that in one of these actual like recorded selfies that he took recently. I'm pretty sure that's where I heard him say this within the last couple of days. He was like, you know, I be saying I love Hitler literally just cuz I'm not allowed to say I love Hitler. Right? So he's claiming to just be a pure provocateur. Claiming that. But then at the same time, specifically blaming the entire race of Jewish people for all of his ills and backstabbings that he's gone through. And this is it's just part of the anti-Semite playbook. And actually, before we get into the tweets, this quote, about anti-Semites and how they work. I can find it if you just give me a moment here. Let me find it. Fuck. Yes, here it is. I just found it. Okay, here we go. So, about anti-Semites, Jean-Paul Sartre wrote, never believe that anti-Semites are completely unaware of the absurdity of their replies. They know that their remarks are frivolous, open to challenge, but they are amusing themselves, for it is their adversary who is obliged to use words responsibly since he believes in words. The anti-Semites have the right to play. They even like to play with discourse, for by giving ridiculous reasons they discredit the seriousness of their interlocutors. They delight in acting in bad faith, since they seek not to persuade by sound argument, but to intimidate and disconcert. If you press them too closely, they will abruptly fall silent, loftily indicating by some phrase that the time for argument is past. Okay? And so what we're about to witness with Kanye's tweets kind of hits on some of that. Yeah, yeah. The rant is just as bad. I'm reading your comment here, Benjamin. The rant is just as, they're just as bad, and they're not as just purely provocateurish as Kanye is trying to mislead his greatest supporters. Hoping the stream is experiencing some buffering. Let me know if it's really really bad in the chat. I can see what I can do with some Wi-Fi's. I can go upstairs and turn some Wi-Fi's off. If this is like unwatchable, let me know. But we're going to, let's see. We're just gonna hop into these. The ones that I have. Unfortunately, not the ones from today. Okay. Oh shit. Kanye said, "I'm never apologizing for my Jewish comments. I can say whatever the fuck I wanna forever. Where's my fucking apology for freezing my blank?" So famously or infamously, I guess, his bank accounts got frozen after his original anti-Semitic accounts or remarks back in 2022. His bank accounts were frozen, which is, interesting and kind of questionable, I guess. But he is blaming that sorely on just like Jews as a whole, which is nuts. Obviously, having remarks like this are going to offend all sorts of people, not just Jewish. Mind you, I am not Jewish, and I would be offended by these remarks, Oh yeah, there's a whole. So I just read the first one. Be clear, you Jewish, don't run me no more. This is a free country, and this is my free opinion. You abort black children for stem cells. Abortion is murder, and it's pushed onto the black and Latino communities. So the thing with Kanye, he's got nuggets of truth in here. Maybe abortion is pushed on black and Latino communities disproportionately to white communities. That may as well be true. I don't know. Right? But then he takes that and runs straight into conspiracy theories. At this point, aborting black children for stem cells? Right? Right? It's getting mad close to like adrenochrome. And then even deeper, saying it's Jewish people doing that. Like what the fuck? He has this evil cabal of Jewish people in his mind. Something like this, behind the scenes, behind the curtain, in his mind. Farming black children for stem cells. Sounds scary as fuck. That does sound scary as shit. I would be scared if I believed that. But to believe it with zero evidence, blaming and pointing fingers at a marginalized group of people, as arguably the most influential person on the planet next to Donald Trump. This is, it was already unforgivable, but for any of the doubters, for any of the Kanye defenders left, at this point, unless you fully 100% believe that you are believing or defending a true provocateur, which I don't believe him to be, you are at this point owning the fact that you defend a neo-Nazi. You do. I mean, this is exactly the stuff that neo-Nazis believe. And he stands on it, and he hides behind this thin veil defense of free speech. I just want to make a scene. I just want to drum up hype. It's deeper than that, you guys. These opinions here, these conspiracy theory laced opinions here, They're very specific. They come from a very specific place. He's Kanye. He's constantly eating up influence from everything that he finds interesting. And guess what he finds interesting? Racism, Nazism, fascism. You know, and it comes all the really, it may even just be as shallow as him liking the whatever the alt-right football gang war shit is in Europe that goes on. I don't know what it's called. It's got a name. I was doing some research on it months ago, just randomly for personal reasons. I mean, just personally because I was interested in it. But I can't recall exactly. But like the, the whole like soccer chants and the football. Let's see here. Really like kind of interlaced with the alt right. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Good. Stream looks good. That's good to hear. Thank you. Yeah, this European man. Let's see here. Soccer. Yeah, the hooligans. So this is what Kanye is into this shit, and this is why he made Carnival. So to the Laboy interview, he explains it a little bit, but hooligan fears Shadow Euro 2024. German police are set for their biggest deployment ever. This is last year in June. Clashes between weapon-wielding fans, organized fights between hundreds of supporters, late-night attacks, life-threatening injuries. And it's these gang wars that are based on the soccer matches, the football matches, and some sides, I don't know the details, dabble in terrorism, domestic terrorism, that's white supremacism and Nazism. And that's what's Kanye is very much currently inspired by present and past, like, neo-Nazi German culture and aesthetics and ideologies. And he talks about it openly. And people that deny it are fools, and people that defend it are what? You fill in the blank. Neo-Nazis? White supremacists? Defenders of neo-Nazis? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Maybe it's all the same. If you don't see a problem with that, that's concerning. I don't know, dude. That's fucking. I mean, these people want. I mean, I guess I'm just a very progressive. I'm a very progressive guy, and it all does tie back to hip hop. At the end of the day, my progressivism, personally, at least, as a white guy, but still, I'm not saying black people have to be progressive, but Nazism is way different than just like not being progressive, not being woke. What Kanye is into, it's and even Elon for that matter. They've both made it very clear that they are channeling and signaling to white supremacists. Maybe they both have different reasons, but they're both rich as fuck, and they both like power, and they both want to make changes. A lot of people think those changes are going to be good. I think that history tends to repeat itself, and if you can't see the patterns in the history within the last, 90 years, where we are now compared to 90 years ago, in other countries with similar societal issues, I don't know what to tell you. It's disturbing. So that's why when I see this Kanye shit, I get fucking disturbed. But before the whole Nazi meltdown on Twitter, Kanye hit the Grammys carpet with his naked wife, which it's kind of all ancient history at this point, but I haven't streamed in over a week, so we're going to talk about it all. Kanye West in shock as his naked Grammy stunt with Bianca Censori cost him $20 million Tokyo gigs after rapper greatly misjudged the tolerance of the Japanese people. So Kanye has lost a $20 million deal to play music in Japan as a result of his controversial stunt at the Grammys with his wife in a completely sheer see-through dress with no warning to the general public. West, 47, had signed up to do 2 shows at the Tokyo Dome in May, but following the naked stunt on the red carpet of the Grammys on Sunday night with his wife Bianca, his investors have taken fright. A source says Kanye is just fucking up every opportunity that comes to him. The stunt was creepy beyond belief and has been greeted with horror in Japan. Fast forward to a few days later, he then tweets something about like how he has dominion over his wife. And, I don't even think I can show the picture that's about to come up. He added, Japan is having a cultural awakening about women's rights, and the Me Too movement is really strong here. You may have opinions about that. I'm honestly a little jealous of where Japan is at right now. I wish we could rewind back to, 2017 or so when people actually, seemed to give a fuck. Even though Trump was still president back then, people seemed to be, up in arms. Now we got Snoop Dogg literally performing on for Trump, which I was reminded, thank you Anthony Fantano recently for reminding me, not personally, but in one of his videos, that Snoop Dogg was a huge Trump hater after he got elected the first time. Huge Trump hater. Tweeted at him, literally saying, fuck you, Donald Trump, consistently on Twitter and online through his first presidency. I had forgotten about that. So what he did is being seen as an act of coercive control, which is utterly unacceptable. He has completely culturally misjudged Japan. This is unfortunate, as he has been living in a hotel in Tokyo for most of the last year. West, and we have reported on his fleeing America and living in Tokyo for most of 2024 for, reasons. But that's a different story. West was seen issuing commands to Censori, a 30-year-old architecture grad, on Sunday night. A lip reader, Nicola Hickling, says that he told Censori, wearing a black fur coat over a mesh ensemble that with no underwear, "You're making a scene now." Apparently that's what he told her, according to a lip reader. Again, Kanye has lost a $20 million deal according to Daily Mail here, a $20 million deal to play in Japan as a result of the controversial stunt at the Grammys, according to sources in Tokyo. He was apparently had a deal to play here at the Tokyo Dome, do some shows there in the near future for $20 million, assuming, I don't know Kanye's rates, obviously very high, but multiple shows here for that $20 million. West 47 had signed up to do, here we go, do 2 shows, so that's Kanye's rate. It's good to know. 2 shows for $20 million. $10 million a show if you want to book Kanye. Kanye? Why did I just call him Connie? No disrespect for this man. No respect for this man at this point. So I will call him Connie, and I will not feel bad or even care. He wants everybody to call him Ye. People that call him Kanye, he gets into this in the Laboy interview. He feels disrespected by people calling him Kanye. He said, people that actually respect me call me Ye. And he's right. Because before he became open neo-Nazi in 2022, October of 2022, I will never forget, dude. I was the biggest Kanye defender. Bro, look at this. I have the fucking stem player, dude. Okay? The year before Kanye became an open neo-Nazi, I was out here spending $200 on the fucking stem player. Okay. I also have Donda on vinyl. I have quite a few Kanye vinyl, but that was the last Kanye anything I bought was the Donda vinyl. But anyways, like I said, I was the biggest Kanye defender up until October of 2022 when he first came out as an open neo-Nazi. And I that's just a little Derek lore for you. Let's see here. So he took his wife to the Grammys, and then she was wearing this black coat, as you may know, as everybody knows at this point. And I don't even want to play the video, at risk of getting some sort of strike or something. But all of that to get into the Kanye tweets, which, sorry, I was actually in the middle of this, but we hit that article one time for the one time there. So we'll get back to the tweets here. So talking about Jewish people ruining, aborting black children for stem cells. Anybody who work for me that don't agree, fuck you, quit. You most likely charging too much anyways. I have to be very careful reading these tweets. I have to anticipate, before I accidentally say something off the wall here live. But we all being used by the system. Every tweet I make promotes Elon's platform and the most lit person that ever been on Twitter. And this is actually all kind of funny reading at this point a couple days later, now that his Twitter is gone. Let me do another check here, because at the start of the stream it was gone. I imagine it is still gone. I mean, if it does come back, it'll be in a day or two, right? Because I know he got a warning. Yeah, it's still. Let me show you here. Deactivated. He got a warning earlier today. I imagine he was still tweeting wild shit, and so his 3 strikes were up, I guess you could say. Always being used by the system. Every tweet I make promotes Elon's platform and the most lit person that ever been on Twitter. Shopify is not my platform. I'm the one-man army because Shopify is not my platform. He just be referencing shit that nobody knows. Dude, this might have been a personal conversation that he had with somebody about Shopify. Maybe Kanye, he tweets the CEO of Shopify, or texts the CEO of Shopify and then posts the fucking text message thread as a screenshot to Twitter, so everybody knows his conversation with the CEO of Shopify, which is also just a power move in itself. Obviously, everybody knows that, but Kanye wants you to know he's texting CEOs, and on the other end they're like, dude, this guy won't fucking quit texting me. And he's probably not even texting the direct CEO. Most of the time, he posts these screenshot, shits. He's maybe Kanye is actually texting the assistant to the CEO because he's annoyed. Maybe at first he got the CEO's direct contact, but Kanye is so fucking crazy that I imagine, I'm just making this up, but I imagine that he's the type of person to annoy a rich person so much that they're like, dude, you gotta handle this for me. Just pass it off to the assistant. It's Kanye, sir. Are you sure? Dude, he won't stop blowing me up. You know what I mean? For sure. If Kanye wants something from you, he is the worst person to want something from you. Let's just put it that way. I change my mind when I feel like it. If you see anyone around me, know that they are providing a service. Friends are for kids. I mean, he's a billionaire, for sure. He's just such an asshole. He's like, I'm being honest. I want to be honest, bro. And I get it. I get it. The thing is, I get Kanye's energy because I learned from Kanye. I am a student of Kanye. I am crazy online because I don't know if it's because of Kanye. I don't know if it's because I share the same energy as him. Like, I get it. Okay? But not this. I don't get this. I don't get this. You know, this is just being a straight dickhead asshole, especially. I mean, and the thick coat of irony of all of it, and the reason people care in the first place is the fact that he's a billionaire. I don't believe he really even is at this point. If he is, I don't even care. He's certainly not a 2 billionaire, but maybe he is. I don't know. I say certainly and then I take it back immediately. Fuck it, bro. But all that to say, I don't know how much money Kanye has. He within the last week said that he had, or maybe last 2 weeks, he's like, I have $2 billion, bro. I'm back to being a billionaire. I got $2 billion. The fact that he even said it like that makes me inclined not to believe it. But the last I heard, he got divorced from Kim and then lost his Adidas deal, lost a bunch of sponsors, and that wiped out his billionaire status. And now he's claiming he built it back on his brand alone in the face of the storm of the biggest cancellation of all time. Biggest cancellation for sure. Okay. This has got to be in the running for the biggest cancellation of all time for a person who didn't like R-word children or something, you know, like R. Kelly shit or Bill Cosby shit or some shit, you know. Kanye is single-handedly crushing his image, at least, into the dirt harder than any other non-pedophilic sexual offender has ever done in our lifetimes, for sure. Let's continue. I hate rappers. I hate the way rappers dress. That's my dog back there. Grown-ass men in dumbass fur hats and shit. Fuck is wrong with you, my? So this feels like a shot at Tyler, the Creator, which I'm pretty sure Tyler, I saw some rumor report. I didn't go and verify myself. Let's go verify ourselves, because this is Quarter Day Record. This is Scratched Up Live. We do the hip-hop research here. I heard that Tyler, the Creator, followed Kanye West on Twitter. Although I don't know. Here, let's just look up the report at least. Okay, we even got a response from Kanye. This is 2 days ago. Kanye West responded to the Creator unfollowing him as expected. The divisive personality became a trending Twitter topic after he claimed he was a Nazi, branded himself Adolf Hitler, admitted to controlling his wife, and proudly proclaimed he loves Adolf Hitler. Kanye, who appears to be the biggest narcissist on the planet, next to DT and EM, went on another one of his epic Twitter rants on Friday, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Not long after it was reported, Tyler, the Creator, unfollowed Kanye, presumably because he's as fed up with his bullshit as we are. Naturally, Kanye had another eloquent response to that underneath a post from Kirko that read, Tyler, the Creator, has unfollowed Ye, formerly known Kanye West, on X Twitter. Kanye simply wrote gay and left it at that. Right, I did see that tweet, yeah. Considering Tyler, the Creator's sexuality has been frequent fodder for netizens, it was an interesting choice of words. Yeah, so again, Kanye, you know, that one certainly feels like just like a little push of a button, and I don't even think Tyler is going to be that offended by it. He probably just deleted Kanye because he's annoying. Kanye's tweets are annoying. Same reason, if you have a Tesla, you still might unfollow Elon Musk because his tweets are insufferably annoying. Even if they weren't tinged with alt-right Nazi white supremacist talking points, like there's still, it's too much, it's too ranty, and that's coming from a guy who posts rants on Instagram stories. Who gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck. And that's why I get my view count on Instagram is low on my personal Instagram, and that's okay with me. My story view count, it's very low. I don't care. I'm still gonna post whatever I want on there. The people that watch it, they like me. They care about me, and that means something to me. So I'll rant on there. But Kanye, and that would suck if I didn't have that outlet. I do feel for Kanye. But that is no excuse for the Nazi shit. No excuse. Being a celebrity is not easy, and that's the cost that comes with being a god. Kanye, he wants to be a god. He's like, I'm the king of gods, but he can't handle the responsibility. Kanye is a petulant child, and he honestly basically admits that in the Laboy interview that we will be watching coming up. Stay tuned. After we get through the tweets, though, I want to read the tweets first, and then watch the Laboy interview, and then kind of pull up some of the tweets as he's yapping in the interview. It'll be fun. I have the image in my mind. It'll be fun. So yeah, I hate the way rappers dress. Grown-ass men in dumbass fur hats and shit. Fuck is wrong with you? That's definitely a shot at Tyler, the Creator. When I was canceled, no one showed up for me other than Ty, as in Ty Dolla $ign. Every single other person waited for it to be safe. They waited for me to be in good standings with the Jews. Then they came around. Once again, just like insinuating that everybody in the industry has like, some special tie to a Jew who is holding their career over their head. Like, how dangerous of a fucking conspiracy to spread onto the internet to your little sycophants. Kanye, you sick fuck, dude. And this is the thing. I am not Jewish. I hardly know any Jewish people. It's not like that. I didn't even really know about anti-Semitism until like 5 years ago. It's just obvious. It's just so fucking obvious. Progressive or conservative, it doesn't matter. This is beyond This is beyond your average Republican here. This is beyond just your hunky-dory conservative, Bible Belt conservative. This is sick, nasty, fucking sick, deep-rooted racist values. And then obviously the deepest irony about Kanye West, a black man, touting white supremacist talking points. I mean, you connect the dots there, people. It doesn't make any sense. Let's see here. Nobody showed up for him. They waited for him to be in good standings with the Jews. Then they came around. No. Well, I'll tell you one personally. I never came back around. We have a history. The only history on this channel of Kanye is a disturbing one. Ain't nobody ramped up either. I'm calm as ice. That's how I really feel. And that's the scary part. Kanye wants to put on a veneer of, he does this thing. And this goes back to that Jean Paul, whatever the hell quote I read earlier. Who said that? I clicked out of it, but the anti-Semite quote, they know the absurdity of their replies. Okay, they know the absurdity of their replies, people. Let me find, where'd the shit go? He says, on one hand, he's calm as ice, but then on the other hand, he's mentally ill, which, bipolar. And in the Laboy interview, he tells us, I was the first one to call myself bipolar. He's the one perpetuating the crazy idea. The idea that he's crazy. He wants people to believe that he's a mad genius. Mad. He wants people to believe that. He's he's drilling it into his sycophants. Which is confusing when he says stuff like, ain't nobody ramped up. I'm calm as ice, but I'm also crazy. He's calculated. He's scary, you guys. He knows what he's doing, but he can also hide behind the defense of, I'm having an episode. I don't believe these are episodes. If these were episodes, they wouldn't be so well calculated with his fucking album releases. Are y'all hearing this? Who's here? Damn, nobody's here? That sucks. But that's okay. We're going to keep cooking. This is going to be a nasty clip to cook up. I'm going to cook up this nasty clip. It is very late. It's 1 a.m., so I don't blame you. I don't blame you guys. Go get your nighttime resty rest. I was late tonight, but we're going to be up. It's going to be a late night stream. It's more of his tweets. I can say Jew as much as I want. I can say Hitler as much as I want. Matter of fact, I do say it when I want. And we know. Kanye, we know. We know about you saying, praising Hitler in the workplace. We know about the lawsuits. They're absolutely true. He wants us to not believe the lawsuits, but then wants to be honest as fuck on Twitter. It's like, so it's all true. Oh, so everything in the lawsuits that they're saying about you is true then. Because you're admitting it here on Twitter. Oh, shit. Fuck. Well, it's a wrap, bro. It's a fucking wrap, dude. These lawyers got it easy going after Kanye. When people make all that money with a coin, is that cash or concept? I don't know, Kanye. You tell me, genius. I have dominion over my wife. This ain't no woke-ass feminist shit. She's with a billionaire. Why would she listen to any of you dumbass broke bitches? People say the red carpet look was her decision. Yes, I don't make her do nothing. But she doesn't want to be. She definitely wouldn't have been able to do it without my approval. You stupid ass woke pawns. I have no respect or empathy for anyone living. Anyone living? Damn. Dude, Kanye is heartless. See, once again, he knows the absurdity of his replies. Kanye wants to act. He goes, I love everybody. You know, Kanye said that throughout the years, at least for 10 years. I love everybody. I just love everybody. But he also has no respect or empathy for anyone living. So which one do you believe? How am I supposed to know which one to believe? Like, genuinely, for real. Because Kanye is not kidding. Where is he kidding? How? There is no joke. He doesn't have a comedy show. He's serious. Apparently, he's serious all the fucking time about everything he says.
Okay, I found this on the web. First, apparently he's...
No, fuck off, Siri. I said he's
I won't respond to that.
I said he's serious. Bruh. Get out of the show. Again, the anti-Semite knows the absurdity of their replies. I have no respect for or empathy for anyone living because no one living can fuck with me. But I do love some people and I give them favor. Again, how many times has Kanye said, I love everybody? I love everybody. He probably says it in one of these tweets. And this is one of the examples of Kanye contradicting himself that I mentioned earlier. Thank you to the Grammys for nominating Carnival. The world is so lucky to have me. Trump's back in office. Ye's back a billionaire. The world might just be okay. Calling X Twitter is like calling Ye Kanye. I don't want to hear nobody call Twitter Twitter. I mean X. I don't call X Twitter. He's so funny. Y'all watched me burn alive. Now it's fuck everybody. All 27 of y'all. I don't need y'all support. If you ain't easy gang and doing everything in your power to further my agendas, then it's fuck you. It's me and the people whether I'm it's me and the people whether I'm in a $35 million mansion or sleeping in my car. No one will ever tell me shit again. There are three theirs. Theirs. Interesting how he combined. There are three theirs. That's some honky shit. I don't got time to be figuring that shit out when I tweet. There's nothing whiter than English itself. Who speak perfect English be broke. Schools and religions are made to control and limit critical and entrepreneurial thinking and fucking educated. Our words. And again, so this is our nuggets of truth here. He packs in schools and religions are made to control and limit critical and entrepreneurial thinking. Debatable. Definitely debatable. I would argue that like higher education schools do the complete opposite, but but he packs that into claiming that language is white people shit. Like, how demeaning. First off, language and grammar. Sure, like, yeah, white people may be more like anal about grammar, but that doesn't mean that like language and proper grammar are white people shit. Like, how many are fucking like brilliant black writers and poets are there? Like what the fuck, dude? That's such a, I don't know. It just feels demeaning to his own race of people, like the people that he should supposedly, like his family and shit. I don't know, man. It just seems fucking weird. And to pack a kernel of truth into some weird ass bullshit like that is so disingenuous, and he sucks. Some of my best friends are Jewish, and I don't trust any of them. Then fuck you, dude. Like, I hope these Jewish people have a spine. They probably don't if they're still around you at this point, but I have dominion over my wife. This ain't no woke-ass feminist shit. She's a billionaire. Why would she listen to any of you, dumbass? We already read that, right? How you pay for everything and let this bitch run him? All you broke using motherfuckers, shut the fuck. Okay, just rambling. I'm buying 2 Maybachs tomorrow. I'm gonna make the Jewish person who's selling it to me read all these tweets, and I bet you see me whipping Maybachs. I don't know Kamala, and I ain't got nothing against that lady. She was just being used for what they called the black vote. I don't know shit about politics of fucking coins, and I don't care. Or fucking coins, and I don't care. He doesn't know about politics or crypto coins. You don't care. I guess I don't blame him, but the fact that he doesn't care about politics, but he runs for president. He advocates and supports a presidential candidate. And what other political shit has he done with Trump recently? He goes to the White House office. And sure, like anybody, you don't have to care about politics necessarily to do all that. But then he also like fucking says that he wants to change the world. I'm gonna change the world. I'm gonna start a city. Well, that's politics, bro. If you want to start a city, that's politics. You do care about politics. The anti-Semite knows the absurdity of their replies. I don't listen to rap. I don't know who the fuck is rapping anymore. You know, Miles is like my favorite artist. I'm a 47-year-old billionaire. Why the fuck would I listen to rap? There's not one piece of information in rap that benefits my agendas or helps me get money. So Kanye doesn't even care about hip-hop anymore. What the fuck are we doing? Okay, he doesn't listen to it. He doesn't care about keeping up with it. Why would he listen to rap? He doesn't care about rap. That nothing about it benefits him. Nothing. He can't learn from rap. Okay? He has nothing to learn from the culture anymore. So does he deserve respect from the culture? I mean, I guess that's up to the individual. That's up to the individual. I think this, like, is pretty telling about, I don't know. What do you think it's telling about? It's telling me something. A guy who still to this day, hip-hop is flowing from his fingertips. It's still flowing from his fingertips. The hip-hop, the music, it still flows. Whether you like it or whether you like the music or not, it's still coming out, and it's still saying something to people. And he is kind of like a somewhat of a forefounder of current day hip hop. What do you call that? A forerunner of like the current day scene. You know, it's not like he was there at the foundation of hip hop, but he was there at the foundation for today's hip hop. So do we care that he doesn't care about rap and he disrespects what's going on today? And again, and this is another instance of him contradicting himself, because in the Laboy interview that I'm glad I pre-watched, this is why I pre-watched it, really, for moments like this. He contradicts himself because he says, he goes on to talk about the Drake and Kendrick beef. Talking about how if you're not keeping up and competing with Kendrick, even to this very day, you're going to fall behind. And nobody can compete with Kendrick except for Kanye. That's what he says. So, what is it, Kanye? Which one are we supposed to believe? Are we supposed to believe the video interview? Or are we supposed to believe your unfiltered thoughts? Where you say you don't listen to rap. Why would you? You don't care. You have nothing to learn. Or are you still learning from Kendrick and you're the only one that can compete with him? He's full of bullshit, you guys. It's fucking bullshit. And then he goes, I'm racist. Literally, he says, I'm racist. Stereotypes exist for a reason, and they all be true. Okay? So again, he can get away with tweeting something like that because nobody knows which one is the truth. Is the Twitter the truth? Is the video interview the truth? Nobody knows. The anti-Semite knows the absurdity of their replies. I ain't assimilating to the simulation. He says, I don't want to go to your fancy restaurants. Ramen noodles and Doritos was made for a reason. He absolutely wants to go to the fancy restaurants. What is he talking about? Imagine if Kanye couldn't go to fancy restaurants anymore. He'd throw a fucking temper tantrum. I only care about myself. If a can't help me, they gotta get the fuck from round me. Again, selfish narcissism, and that's really what I pull away from this. You know, for sure he's gone down some like crazy right-wing pipeline. Do I believe that he's like a radical, like terroristic, fucking on the streets, I don't know, terrorist? No. But he is most definitely a narcissist. That I can clock for sure. 100%, without a doubt. And this is one of those tweets where it kind of sinks that in. Only a narcissist could write this. I only care about myself. A narcissist who is empowered with their truth on the internet as a billionaire, as the most influential artist on the planet. I only care about myself. Drunk with honesty, maybe, is a good phrase for it. If a aura can't help me, they gotta get the fuck from round me. Just seething, oozing with narcissistic asshole dick vibes. The worst. Why is he like this? Because it's so weird. Because in the Laboy interview, we get like the other side of Ye, the more like friendly side, the side that's like fun to be around, and it is also a very highly edited video. And Kanye's daughter North is sitting in listening to the interview. Maybe he's more calm around his daughter, and you know, it's definitely seemed like a manicured environment. That Laboy interview, and let's hop into it. That's a good segue. Let's just hop into the interview. We'll start from the top. I've already pre-watched this. Let's see here. Reading chat now. Camden Fitzpatrick, I don't think he truly believes half the shit he tweets. Literally thinks of the strategically craziest shit to say and runs with it. Exactly, for sure, obviously. But the anti-Semite knows the absurdity of his replies. He is purposely confusing people because at the same time as like this seems like contrived, he also wants people to believe that he's in an episode. He's going through an episode, and he keeps talking about this. Let's read. Lampop, man, I ain't seen none to say he's a Nazi. What do you mean? Not like he's come out and called himself a Nazi. He could just have an opinion. Not like he's come out. You must be joking, right? Not like he's come out and called himself a Nazi. No, he literally. You're baiting me, right? You must be baiting me. You must be baiting me because I thought everybody knew that he tweeted, "I'm a Nazi." Let me find it. Oh, here it is. So in my chat here, what's your name? What's your name, my mans? Lampot? I don't know if you're serious or not, but you said here, not like he's come out and called himself a Nazi, but, sir, he did. I'm a Nazi. Yay. I took these screenshots on February 7th, as you can see up here, at 9:56 a.m. And he tweeted 4 hours before that, I am a Nazi. Okay. That'd be February 7th, 2025. Kanye did say he is a Nazi. And then he followed it up with, I say whatever the fuck I want. So, you know, we have a lot of these tweets and we got through some of them, but I think I just want to hop into the Laboy. I think that sounds fun. I think that sounds fun. So if you haven't watched it, you can do it with me.
Being called crazy. Where do you believe that narrative came from?
From me doing crazy shit?
It's been a long time coming. Fresh new tires, I'm still running. It's a few things I'm overcoming.
It's a shame.
When it checks still
Melodies
good,
are
still
Think about it
nice.
every night and day to try to stay away to keep my heart in your top. Don't take this disrespect. I'm sitting here trying to redirect.
Why Japan? Why is Ye always in Japan? What makes Japan so special to you?
You know, I love the temples. I love how people are with you. You know, they're just really respectful.
Yeah.
And my wife said that in past lives I was a king. I was an emperor out here.
You know, I see you doing a lot out here. How do you prioritize your passions?
You know, I just put my kids first. You know, all the ideas, and then I get real selfish. Then I go to me. You know, and then I think about the impact it's gonna have on, you know, this lifetime.
Yeah. I've seen your recent Instagram posts about how, you know, you got
It really
North
looks like the weekend.
in training now.
Oh wait,
yeah,
shit.
it's good.
Wait.
Like
Let me show you.
You know, you got North in training now. Recent.
I gotta
on,
show you.
you know, this lifetime.
Yeah. I've seen your recent
Listen to The
Instagram
Weeknd.
posts about how, you know,
Laboy?
you got North in training now.
Yeah, it's good. Like I was always into the idea of having a school, and like both my mom and my dad were professional teachers. So
Bro, you done had a
that makes
school
me a
and that shit done
natural
got sued into oblivion, dog. You tried the school thing. He's still trying to make the school thing happen, dude. That shit got sued and got fucking, like, people were... Dude, holy shit. Come on, dude.
Sure.
Yeah.
Come on. You gotta drop the school thing, Kanye. You got... Dude. What happened to this? Dude, December 11th, 2024. Kanye West blows off Donda Academy lawsuit, company's default. Kanye West blew off a key hearing in one of his Donda Academy lawsuits Wednesday, leading to the first defaults against the rapper's companies in the wave of litigation over his failed private Christian school. And then stupid ass Rolling Stone, but you know what I mean? What happened to the... It failed. You got sued into oblivion, dog.
In my blood, and I'm just thinking about
It's over
how
with the schools,
her
dude. Nobody
album
wants
is
to
gonna
take their
be.
kids
Like
to
how
you, dude.
insane,
You're
like everything
you're creepy,
that I
bro.
learned that I could have.
Just stick to your own kids. Stick to your own kids. I feel like you're somewhat of a good dad, not necessarily present as much as you should be, but you know, somewhat of a caring father. You just stick to teaching your own kids, man. Don't spread the poison, please.
Have it flow through her also, and for her to become the greatest, the next frontier, because we're like you know, like the kings in Africa or something, where it's just passed down. Like, I'm the hands down greatest, she gonna be the hands down greatest.
This is the place we chose for our honeymoon?
If you
Otherwise-
want to support, or if you want to support the West creativity gene, but don't necessarily feel comfortable supporting Kanye, Northwest is the path forward. I feel like that's honestly going to be the case for the next 10 years. You know, from here on, I'm pretty sure North is working on her first album. It's going to probably drop this year. I won't be surprised if it does. Northwest album. If you want to support the West creative gene, you know, if you want to support Donda West, if you want to support the spirit of Kanye West, but not feeling so hot supporting Kanye himself right now, just wait for the new North album at this point. Honestly, I'm down with the North albums. I have that same Carhartt beanie. Jim Jones.
You just announced Bully, the new album. It's on the way. It's your first project in over 3 years since Donda.
Yeah.
Why the title Bully?
First solo project, he should have said.
You know, my son was playing with some kid, and then he kicked him. And I asked my son, I said, why you do that? He said, 'cause he weak. And I was like, this man is really a bully right here. I gotta.
Saying you the reason for Bully.
Don't say do that. Just kick everybody and like push him over and like just.
I wonder where we get that from. Which parent?
Oh.
Definitely young Ye.
Yeah.
When
Nice influence, Kanye. Nice.
should we expect?
That's real positive. It's no wonder that he supports Trump. I mean, he's into the bully vibe. I fucking hate bullies personally. I also hate Nazis. That's more of the pressing issue here. But once again, Kanye tweeted, "I'm a Nazi."
Expect Bully to drop, yeah.
My oldest said to bring it out in June. So,
Your birthday or her birthday?
oh. Didn't Yeezus come out on your birthday? Yeah, so we're gonna do it on your birthday. That's when we're gonna bring Bully out, because that's her favorite album so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when we're gonna bring it out. Once Kanye release dates are so not set in stone. You know, if it's tweeted out by him, maybe it'll actually happen. But this like throwaway, oh yeah, it's gonna come out on her birthday then. On her birthday then. I would take that with the smallest grain of salt ever possible.
Did a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Okay, Bully's on the way. North's birthday.
Yeah.
I want you to tell me how you feel when fans tell you to release the album. Fans never want to wait.
Oh, man. If they was a fan, they would have heard the song Can't Tell Me Nothing and believed it. I just want to go see comments and see people like really love the post I just did, and somebody be like, release the album, Kanye.
Yeah.
If you're my fan, you're not even going to call me Kanye. You're going to call me my legal name, Ye, my Muhammad Ali. It ain't Cassius Clay no more.
Why did you change your name to Ye?
You know, because my friends call me Ye.
Okay.
If someone
This is I'm now finishing a thought I had earlier. I stopped calling him Ye when he first came out as a neo-Nazi in 2022. I trailed off earlier. I couldn't remember why I was talking about that, but yeah, that's when I stopped calling him Ye. I stopped respecting the motherfucker. So I've stopped feeling the need to referring him as Ye. Like, this is too much. I don't even care. It's Kanye. His mama named him Kanye. It's like, Ye is like a godly term. I'm not gonna disrespect God for this narcissist. Hell no. I'm not gonna call this motherfucker God. Fuck that, dude. Hell no.
calls me Ye, they never say anything negative. Like people, headlines, they use the word Kanye
And
West.
be like, bro, that's so disrespectful and hypocritical. First off, it's not hypocritical. He's transphobic and homophobic. Second off, I don't respect him.
However they want to do it.
Right.
Now, if you say Ye, formerly known as Kanye West, or Ye, you got a certain level of respect, a certain level of love for growing up on the music and the work I put into this lifetime. So
Yeah. Who was the first person to call you Ye?
I don't know, it had to be like back 8th, 7th grade. You know, I don't.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
remember,
You've been had that. You've been had that name. I thought it might have been when you got into the rap game. Somebody randomly.
Beanie
called you.
Siegel called me Yeezy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How different is your creative process on Bully
I didn't know
compared to
Benny
Vulture's
Siegel.
one?
That's kind of a cool tidbit. I didn't know that Benny Siegel was the one that coined Yeezy.
Too.
First person I think of is Quentin Miller.
And this is a crazy shout out, dude. Like this just gave me whiplash when I watched this earlier. Shouting out Quentin Miller of all people for who inspired Bully. I didn't know Quentin was working with Kanye. And Quentin famously, wrote for Drake and then was somewhat a part of the Meek Mill Drake beef back in the day. If I remember correctly, kind of on Meek's side. Was he on Meek's side? Regardless. And so that's kind of what put me on Quentin Miller, and I'll listen to his shit here and there, but now he's working with Kanye. He's gonna be on Bully, I guess.
Cause he'll write something and just one to one.
And this is funny. Kanye goes, Quentin will just write something, and I can just take it, and I don't even have to change that shit. So Quentin, once again, I mean, I guess he's getting a shout out here, but once again, getting bit by the fucking greatest artist of all time.
Go.
Right.
It could go, you don't even have to change anything.
Some of the greatest artists
And
of all time. Drake
I remember when
and
I
Kanye.
met him, before we were doing Vultures, before it was called Vultures.
Yeah.
And I think before I even decided to do the album with Ty, I knew we was gonna come for the chip.
Yeah.
I knew because each team member, we pull them together because I'm a walking franchise. So we need, these teams at this point.
Yeah.
That's one of the things. Another thing is I'm chopping up all the samples by hand.
How much does this album, Bully, mean to you? I remember we was listening to music and you was like, man, this album is just so positive. Every word matters, every bar matters. And
yeah, because you lean on like a bar that like brings somebody down. Just that was always rap. Yeah. And this is like more the way I remember Lauryn Hill album, way I remember Miseducation.
You can tell one of the things with this interview, it's extremely cut up. They'll drop into the middle of middle of the part of the conversation with no prior context to what they're talking about. I mean, they remove some of the context about what they're talking about, so you just like, whoa, okay, so now they're talking about Lauryn Hill without bringing her up at all in the past. Like, it just seems like random, but it's very highly edited, and this is, an attempt to give you another look at Kanye's personality, but it has no connection to what the fuck is going on Twitter. Okay, there's no like deeper explanation. There is no smooth pivot. I mean, how could there be a smooth pivot into Nazi shit? There is no smooth pivot. This is pretty similar. This is reminiscent of the Kanye that I it is Kanye. Kanye is Kanye. Really, I guess social media is just fucking cursed, bro. I don't want to be in the depths of Kanye's mind. It's disturbing to me. And to know that is the depths of Kanye's mind really makes me rethink. Should I be a fan of this artist? Should I be supporting this artist? Should I be defending this artist? I don't care if what he says is true or not. He said it. He should be more responsible with this fucking massive influence. He is a god, according to him. He throws it around. He is proud of it. He loves it. What's a god without responsibility, Kanye? A fucking child.
I feel like it is my Miseducation. It is my Gnarls Barkley album, because even 808s and Heartbreak. Yeah. So I know Bully has a title and a connotation that a lot of people are anti bully, but we can bring it. I
am anti-bully.
I'm just hyper bullies, next level frequency right now.
No, for real. I fucking hate bullies. And this is who we got left on Kanye's side. Justin Laboy, Jim Jones, and then 3 other guys that I don't know. But, this is the shot. This is the cool shot. This is where he hooks everybody. This is where he hooks the people that are like, I don't know what he's really talking about, and I don't know what he's going on about Twitter, but look at these aesthetics, bro. Look at these aesthetics. Sure, Kanye's good with aesthetics. He's always been. He's a good artist. He knows what looks good. Kanye knows what looks good. He knows who other good artists are. Okay? That is something I admire about Kanye, something I'm inspired by from Kanye. Okay? It doesn't make Kanye a fucking god. It doesn't make his Nazism and neo alt-right adjacentism acceptable. If you find it acceptable, then honestly, get the fuck off my fucking channel. I'm not even joking. But yeah, Kanye loves that shit, so that's why we rail on Kanye.
I want to see if I got enough time to turn my teeth diamond for the Grammy. That's a
It's not cool. He wants me to believe that this is cool, and maybe he doesn't give a fuck what I think, but sure, but he does at the end of the day because he's a hyper-capitalist. He wants my money. I used to give him tons of my money. Once again, let me bring it up. One of the last things I bought, the second to last thing I bought from Kanye was this $200 fucking stem player. Second to last thing I bought from Kanye was a $60 Donda vinyl. I gave Kanye lots of money. I've seen him in concerts. I don't give Kanye my money anymore. Why? Because of this shit. He says he doesn't care. He cares. He cares about money, and this shit hurts his bottom line. This last week that he just went through on Twitter is definitely going to hurt his bottom line. Okay? And that's what he cares about. He also cares about aesthetics. What's his favorite aesthetic right now? Nazi culture. I definitely think it goes deeper than the uniforms.
Diamond colored Grammy.
I mean, he's calling out specific Jewish people. Because they're Jewish. And then the whole Adin Ross thing, which was interesting. Let's look at that. Here, I'll play this and I'll look it up.
I got a new assignment for the family. See if I got enough time to turn my teeth diamond for the Grammys. I'm giving BBLs to the nannies. I'll put a pack on the fan. 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 I'm giving BBLs to the nannies.
We're going to go back to Vultures a little bit. Vultures won, #1 album in the world. Carnival, #1 single in the world. You go independent.
Okay.
They
Sure. #1, like, for how long? It's not that impressive, bro. Your name sold that album. Everybody was going to listen to that album off rip no matter what, because they don't know what it sounds like. And then they realize what it sounds like, and then they stop listening. Let's look at the 12-month chart for that album. #1 album, my ass.
remove you off DSPs every nonstop about 3, 4, 5 times in the same week. You in the midst of being canceled. How fucking good did that make you feel to go #1 at 46 years old?
You know, it was just really about beating a cancellation. Like, that was a God-given song. And it came from working with a bunch of people. Like, we was out in Saudi, right? And Ty had Rich the Kid out there.
I'm putting a pause in this so I can read the Adin Ross thing here. Oh, wait, here to go. Where'd he go? I had it. Let's read it from Soap Central. No, fuck that. That's a weird ass website. Here we go. The Express Tribune is going to give us the source tonight. The fresh off the press from this Express Tribune, today's paper, Kanye West cancels stream and blocks Adin Ross, a Jewish person, after he calls him sir four times. Now, Adin Ross is a fool and a weirdo. And he does this weird simping vibe. He did it with Adin Ross. He does it with all sorts of alt-right power figures. He kind of did it with not Playboi Carti is not alt-right, but he did it with Playboi Carti as well. Paid $2 million for Carti to show up for like 30 minutes and then to bounce after saying nothing, and then basically like sucked his cock during the whole thing. Tensions between Kanye and popular streamer Adin Ross escalated 2 days ago, February 8th, when the rapper shared a private text convo that quickly went viral. West, who had been in talks with Ross about a potential livestream collab, made waves by airing their convo on X. In the exchange, Ye instructed Ross to address him as Sir, which Ross did, though with a hint of sarcasm. Ross, in response, said he would like to be Ye's favorite Jew and expressed confusion over why fellow streamer Kai Cenat had canceled plans for Ye to appear on his platform. However, West didn't take kindly to Ross's tone, accusing him of sarcasm and ultimately posting a tirade filled with anti-Semitic remarks. Imagine that. West's report of Ross's response included a disturbing caption with read, in all caps, "Jews are arrogant and think they can speak to anyone they want any kind of way. That's why every Jewish wife is a bitch." That might be the worst one yet, because this one feels so pointed. It feels so aimed at an actual Jewish person specifically, regardless of their idiocy. And then the whole Jewish wife is a bitch thing. Like, Kanye is in so deep. Who the fuck, dude? Like, stereotypes about Jewish wives. You're digging in on stereotypes about Jewish wives. Doesn't that feel fucking icky, dude? It feels icky to me, bro. It feels fucking icky. I like Jewish people. I really do. I don't know many, but I think Jewish people give a lot to especially the creative arts. I mean, like, there's more dope-ass Jewish hip-hop artists than there are white hip-hop artists. I mean, like, purely, like non-Jewish hip-hop white artists. You know, Jewish people are white for sure, but they definitely are discriminated against in a different kind of way. It's not necessarily skin-based racism, but it's an ethnic thing. It's an ethnic racism and cultural. It wouldn't be called racism. It's not based on the color of skin necessarily, and that's why they call it anti-Semitism. It's very much kind of a specific thing. It's very much interlaced with weird ass conspiracy theories that give me the creeps in the fucking chills. And one of those being stuff like Jews are arrogant and think they can speak to anyone they want any kind of way. That's why every Jewish wife is a bee. Dude, saying that about any generalized group of human beings is wrong. It's just wrong. It's just not true. You know, if you're talking about a general large group of thousands and thousands and thousands of people, it just doesn't make sense. It's flat out wrong. Every single person is a little bit different. I don't believe in stereotypes. I believe in patterns of behavior maybe, but I don't believe in inherent stereotypes, especially based on things like race and ethnicity. It just doesn't add up in my head. It doesn't add up. The pieces aren't adding up, bro. 1 and 1 ain't adding to, that shit ain't adding to 2, bro. That ain't a 1-to-1. Oh, shit. The tweets themselves. Ye tweeted, "Contact has been made," and then tweeted a screenshot of their convo between him and Adin. "It's Ye. If I call you and you ask me some dumb shit, I'm hanging up metaphorically. I'm walking out on you like Cardi did." "What up, bro? Hope all is well. Nah, no dumb shit. Hit me. I prefer to be addressed as sir and to be asked to call you. Please give me a call at your earliest convenience, sir. I appreciate you." Wait, what? Wait, I'm confused on the order of these. So Adin, "I prefer to be addressed as sir and to be asked to call you. Please give me a call at your earliest convenience, sir. I appreciate your heart, though, sir. I never confirmed anything with Kai, but now he said he canceled me. The fuck? Yes, sir, I will refer to you as sir. So, okay. No one, I didn't really realize this. Adin had this, like, quote-unquote sarcastic tone where he responded with this this whole message. Yes, sir. I will refer to you as sir. May I call you in 2 minutes, sir? Of course I want to be your favorite Jew, sir. I just, that. But he was mirroring Kanye, who right before that said, I prefer to be addressed as sir and to be asked to call you. Please give me a call at your earliest convenience. I appreciate your heart, though, sir. I never confirmed anything with, he's mirroring, Adin is just mirroring the conversation with Kanye, and then Kanye immediately flips that on him and is like, bro, you're mocking me. The anti-Semite knows the absurdity of their replies. Adin also said, I just found out Kai did that too from a post, not fully sure why. I've been wanting to do our stream since 2022, sir. And then Kanye goes, you saying sir 4 times condescending. I'm blocking you. Nobody finna play with me. How y'all say it? Never again. And then Adin goes, yeah, GG's, Drake's better. So honestly, kind of a smooth roll away from that on Adin's part, surprisingly. Don't blame him. He shouldn't have ever even engaged with the fucking Nazi. Neo-Nazi. The remarks signaling the end of their planned collab highlighted Ross's frustration and distance from the rapper's views. His altercation comes after Ross had previously made his disapproval of Ye's anti-Semitic statements clear. So, of course, Ross at this point, Adin is really like losing, slipping disrespect. Even for, dude, to feel, oh my God, for Adin Ross to lose respect for you is like, wow, bro, you have hit a new low. Even Adin Ross has lost respect for you. I didn't think I would see the fucking day. This altercation between them came days after Ross had already made disapproving statements of Ye's anti-Semitic statements clear somewhere, according to this article, I guess. Even though Adin was sucking Kanye's dick, saying, I've been wanting to do our stream since 2022. But maybe he is laying it on a little thick here. Because at this point, he knows Kanye's tweets are absurd. But fuck it. Adin Ross is definitely like a clout chaser. He is not above anything, it doesn't seem like. But at this point, he's done with Ye. And that is saying something.
Bringing Metro on.
Yeah, so Kendrick killed Drake. He's dead.
Yeah, for now. You can't ever count out Steph Curry. And so that man might hit 200 points in one song or something. You know what it was? It's like Kendrick brought, like, look at the Tyler, the Creator, freestyle that he did, like, I'm that guy, right? Yeah. We have to, Drake added something to the algorithm, to our frequency. He advanced us. Right. Future advances, and now Kendrick has now advanced the frequency. Right. So you have to, it's like when Twister came out, there was rappers that didn't learn, right? But then Jay-Z learned. He did Is That Your Bitch? He could do it. Yeah. If you don't really learn as just a professional rapper, as a sport, what Kendrick is doing, you might be wiped. Yeah. You might be wiped out.
Yeah, because Kendrick's on that timing, and like that, Kendrick says, fuck the big three, nigga, it's just big me.
You know what? It's interesting because even Future, different people, we just let that pass. And it was interesting because just as men, just as kings, how would we let that idea pass? Right. I'm the greatest that ever.
And then the whole, it used to be, cool. It used to come off as cool when he would talk like this, so serious about the competition, where he's like, we're all kings. We're all men. We're all kings. We're all gods. To an extent, it's true. These are highly successful men in this, capitalist society, millionaires. Highly, highly successful and highly revered and respected men. So, sure, of course, in a way, they are gods. But this idea, the way that Kanye talks about it, used to be cheeky and cool. Nowadays it just feels like he's willing to murder for this shit. Kanye feel like he's willing to fucking like he's willing to kill for this shit. I don't know. Comes off as slightly creepy.
Never existed, and other people, you know, they shouldn't feel that way because I'm here.
Yeah. No.
But you know, every man, you know, is gonna.
I do feel that energy though, you know, in a way. Like I take that energy, you know, I get it. I get the like manic shit. You're feeling so high on yourself. You're feeling so good and so confident. And you know, Kanye takes that to a whole nother level.
Feel that they're the number one in the game, but there's different.
But truly, it's just called narcissism, honestly. It's just narcissism. And he's really good at with aesthetics. He's a good artist. Narcissistic as fuck, though.
Techniques, like if you rap against Kendrick, you will lose.
Oh,
this man does this specifically. You know, on Street Fighter, you get like a Chun-Li, get a certain kick, and no matter what, you can't beat that thing. It's like if you rap against Kendrick Lamar, like Joe Budden said, never rap against Kendrick Lamar. If you rap against Kendrick Lamar, it's a difficult task, but perhaps it's something. You know what I'm saying? I'm a psycho genius, so you know.
God, dude, he's so cringy. He just expects every single person around him to always agree and snap yes to the idea that he is well, you know, I'm a psycho genius, so blah, 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 whatever the fuck. You know, I'm a psycho genius, so I think Hitler was actually pretty good, so, you know, he actually was pretty good.
It could be, yeah,
there you have it. Do not rap against Kendrick Lamar.
Unless you're a psycho genius
Unless
like me.
you're a psycho genius like Ye. Who's your big three?
You can kind of feel like the way I interpret this is Laboy doesn't even believe that. Laboy is kind of cringing through his teeth even saying that, but he has to echo Ye for the interview. He's got to echo Ye. Laboy's got to. This is all he's got, dude. This is all he's got, man. He's got to hang on to this. Every ounce of grip he can muster, dude.
There you have it. Do not rap against Kendrick Lamar.
Unless you're a psycho genius like me.
Unless you're a psycho genius like Ye. Who's your big three?
Dylon. Yay. That's it.
Yeah, man. Easy slides. I ain't take them shits off since I got them. I wore them to sleep. I woke up the next day. Just ain't give a fuck no more.
Jim Jones, Kanye, and Justin Laboy.
But then when you get the money,
in front of like a 90-inch screen TV. I mean, this setup is crazy, dude. I do appreciate this about Kanye. I will always appreciate this about Kanye. The settings are immaculate. Every time, dude. The settings are immaculate every time, dude. I don't know why. Like, he for some reason, bro, like, Kanye, obviously they're filming a video. They knew they were filming a video. They picked a specific location. They had the set built. I don't know. They're probably doing all sorts of other stuff in this warehouse, but I mean, the vibes and the setting, not the vibes, but the setting itself is dope. I will give him that.
Got money, you go in and like try to prove you got money. You know what I'm saying? You gotta like. I remember when I lost my when I lost all that Adidas money, I was like, damn, I gotta start dressing like a millionaire now, which actually means more jewelry. When you're a billionaire, you can dress like super bummy. So I was like, I gotta like pull up with the cars and blah blah. Nigga, we still got it.
These two are like, yeah, I totally relate to that, Mr. Ye. Could you spare a milli?
We ain't going nowhere, you know. A nigga gotta keep doing. It don't matter. Like a nigga is never gonna sell his chain. When you sell your chain, you sold your glasses. Like niggas sell their children before they sell their chain. But take my son. That nigga ain't do shit.
That shit can't.
When did it? I just woke up the other day. I woke up from the outlet.
So I guess I really don't know much about what Jim Jones is doing nowadays, but it seems to be, Jim Jones, he's got a big name, and he doesn't rap very much these days. So he's hustling something, right? On the underneath the surface in a way, not like underground or underneath the law or anything, but like he's doing something that's not necessarily like rapping in a way to stay relevant, in a way to stay connected. And it looks like, is Jim Jones a fashion supplier? Is that what he does these days? He's supplying Kanye with some fashion articles here? Like, what's going on? This is cool. I mean, what the fuck's going on here? What do these people do? I'm just like... I wish there was no fucking Nazi association with this motherfucker. It sucks, man. It fucking sucks. It fucking sucks. But what am I gonna do? The conservatism, the Nazism, the white supremacism that Kanye is accepting and embracing, it's affecting the music itself. Up until this point, as far as we know, like it is actually affecting the music itself. The creative process itself, the mind state itself is being affected. And so we can take all this in, but it sucks. It fucking sucks, man. I want to love Kanye. I've spent my whole life loving Kanye. But he's doing everything in his fucking power to make me not love him. But this video is kind of cool. It's feeling like a glimpse of what a manicured image of Kanye that we are used to. This is what this video is giving in certain spots. But it's not necessarily the reality. I would take the Twitter as like the more realistic Kanye. Like, imagine if you had to live your life with Kanye. It's gonna look more like Twitter than it is this Justin Laboy edited, manicured video here.
That shit, I'm wondering, like, that might be my boy. He just broke it down to Matt Williams. He came, he's the head designer. It looked like something he would do. Flames at that.
Like, they obviously cut out the parts where he's like, yo, I actually think that Hitler was pretty base, bro. I could do this Nazi salute and nobody could stop me. He's doing it over and over again in the office. Yeah, they cut all that part out where he's like, not somebody you'd be kicking it with. Unless you're a Nazi.
Niggas don't got these, Sage. This is all I had left in the house. I said, I'm just bring them. I know you got people that make them work, fix them up and shit.
What'd you say, Q?
I'm like a fan. The belt will never leave him. Had a belt in the shower. Like you sign something and be like, I'm never taking this off.
Yeah.
They say researching belts.
Let's see, niggas be getting belts, but not this the gay version. You get the actual dipped set belt. In Japan.
About millionaires got away.
So they got about, I guess Jim Jones does a bunch of Dipset merch and clothing line. I'm very ignorant to what he does, so feel free to correct me in the comments and wherever. But
That jury, I still gotta wear all that jury. Word up, I still gotta wear all of it, every piece of it, bro.
Yeah, this shit done got serious with this energy.
obviously, I do know that Jim Jones is like part of the diplomatic immunity and whatnot. But beyond the rap career, what is Jim Jones doing these days? Beyond the hip hop, he comes in with some music here and there, every few years, but it's not. What's keeping his influence alive here? What's keeping his relevance alive here? It's clearly this. He's pushing Diplomat's jewelry to Kanye. That's dope. That's pretty dope.
You can never redo this again. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck what you do.
I remember the story. This is what I want to say.
That coat is awful, bro. The coat. Yeah. Kanye. Mr. West. Mr. West! The coat's bad. Take it off, bro. I'm not feeling the coat right now. I'm not feeling it. It must be cold in there. It probably is. I saw they had a heater in there. And they're in Japan. Is the weather like cold in Japan? It seems somewhat pretty far north. Is the stream even still going right now? Anybody here? We got one concurrent. Shout out my one concurrent viewer. Fuck yeah. You were so dope. Thank you for being here. Let's finish this
Kill me for
Laboy interview out.
This is what I want to say. They was gonna kill me for the Ace of the Izzo beat. I stayed in Jersey for about 3 months and shit. I was like, gee, you know them, right? It's like, man, cause Jimmy was screaming pretty loud on the phone, man.
This our what? Fifth interview, fifth interview.
This one's the best one.
Exactly.
We got to this. I had to go get in the lab.
It's God level. You know what I'm saying?
And that's it. All right. So we get the interview side of Kanye and we get the Twitter side of Kanye. They seem pretty different, right? The anti-Semite knows the absurdity of their replies. They want to confuse you. All the wild tweets from Kanye West's unhinged X rant accuses Elon Musk of stealing his Nazi swag. Kanye West has ignited fresh controversy with a shocking X rant where he declared dominion over his wife Bianca Censori, made anti-Semitic statements, and accused Elon Musk of stealing his Nazi swag. So the Grammys happened. Bianca was naked. He tweets, I have dominion over my wife. This ain't no woke, a feminist shit. She's with a billionaire. We read this tweet. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy, and it's honest about his intentions. You know, that is one thing everybody can agree on. It's honest. It's honest, okay? It's honest. And it's very clear that Kanye is being honest about his intentions here. He spells it out exactly how it looks like. He has dominion over her, you know, whether she is okay with that or not. It doesn't matter when you're flaunting it on a stage as big as the Grammys, in front of the public eye. Your wife is naked. I mean, technically she committed a crime that night. His troubling remarks continued with blatantly anti-Semitic comments where he referred to, what the hell? What the, dude, I hate websites. Are you kidding me? Get out of here. Where was I? Anyways. He said, I'm racist. Stereotypes exist for a reason. We know. We read all this. He said, I'm never apologizing for my Jewish comments. I can say whatever the fuck I want to say forever. Where's my effing apology for freezing my account? Suck my dick. How's that for an apology? Yeah, I don't know about the details of like his accounts getting frozen. Is kind of it's pretty crazy. But I'm sure like the banks that whoever he banks with, it doesn't matter. Like if he's tweeting about, I guarantee it. The thing is, I guarantee it. If Kanye West, with the platform that he has, was tweeting something just as vile about another race, say it's Chinese people or Japanese people, you know, he seems to be loving Japanese people. Say it was about Japanese people, the tweets. super like anti-Japanese, super racist against Japanese people, I guarantee you the banks would have done the same exact shit. Okay, I guarantee it. I almost guarantee it. The sponsorship deals, the divorce, it all would have gone down the same. Kanye's boldness, his just the rantiness about it, the high horseness, the soapboxness about it is so loud that it's unignorable no matter the target. It doesn't matter who the target is. In fact, he has a lot of targets here. He's got women in his targets. He's got gay people in his targets, and he also obviously has Jewish people in his target. So we've read these, and once again, I said it earlier. Let me check again now, I guess. But when I checked at the top of the stream, his Twitter has since been deactivated. We're gonna do a Yay Twitter check live. Yay Twitter check. Is he back? No. He's not back. So Kanye goes, Elon stole my Nazi swag at the inauguration. Yo, my guy, get your own third rail. I don't know exactly what third rail means. I'm guessing that's some sort of Nazi reference. It sounds somewhat to like Third Reich. It sounds similar to Third Reich. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not that informed on Nazi shit. The Tesla and SpaceX CEO has previously defended Kanye's freedom of speech despite suspending Kanye's X account in the past for violating policies on hate speech. However, Musk has not yet responded to Ye's latest claim. Beyond his statements on Musk, Ye also expressed admiration for China, contrasting it with his perception of American disloyalty. I will say nothing bad or against China. They always showed me love. When Americans turned they backs on me because of a red hat or a t-shirt. I get money with China. I love China. God had my mom bring me there when I was 10 for a reason. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you can love China. You can love the people of China. For sure. For sure. But they also are not obviously not gonna like understand the implications and the deeper meaning of the red hat. Like, you could wear a red hat in America and then go to a completely different country where they speak a completely different language and have a completely different culture and expect them not to understand the implications of the red hat. Like, doesn't mean much at all. But sure, yeah, maybe God had your mom bring you there when you were 10. And then he followed that up with his greatest banger of all time. This is definitely Kanye's greatest banger of all time. No, it's not a song. It's a tweet. And it's only 3 words, and it says, I'm a Nazi. Okay, on February 7th of 2025, Kanye openly admitted for everybody to see, once and for all, there has been a lot of questions, a lot of doubts, a lot of obfuscation by fans and defenders. But no, Kanye is here to set the record straight, my friends. And don't you doubt him, because he is the God. And from his mouth, from the God's mouth, it is stated, Yea, quote, I'm a Nazi, unquote. February 7th, 2025. And he follows that up with, I love Hitler, now what, bitches? And then he follows that up with, I know thinking he talking all that shit on the internet, but he won't say it to my face. Why would I ever let you talk to me? You're broke, you dumbass R-words. It's a mouthful. But yeah, so those are some of Kanye's greatest bangers of all time. No, they're not songs, and yes, they were released in 2025. Should we go on? I mean, that's kind of enough Kanye. I just like, how long have we been going? Hours on Kanye here. But I got other stuff to talk about besides Kanye that I kind of want to hit on. Again, shout out my one viewer. You're the realist. You're here at ground zero. You're here now. You aren't alone. You won't be alone forever. By the way, I don't know if you've seen on this channel, okay. So Quarter Day Recordings is kind of a smorgasbord, and you will come to see that as the channel grows. Right now you're watching Scratched Up Live. This is a hip-hop research stream, right? But Quarter Day Recordings is kind of like an umbrella of media content, right? So recently, in the last few weeks, last month, I've been posting some non-hip-hop related memes. I'm going to be honest, they're H3 podcast related memes. Okay, they're not hip-hop related, and I've kind of branded this channel as a hip-hop stream channel, but I just want to let you know that those memes are doing heavy work for the fucking channel. Good heavy work for the channel. Okay, extending beyond just the one scope of hip hop information, but trying to cast a wider net to a meme like a meme audience across the YouTube sphere here, and trying to find some cross audience with like hip hop and H3 related content. And it's working, okay? It's working. I've posted some memes, 3 meme videos. One of them did get shouted out on the H3 podcast itself. Huge deal, Ethan Klein. And we're working on getting us on we're trying to get on the show again, okay? Because it's a huge audience, and it's great for the channel, and it's great for the growth of the channel. So if you see some unrelated to hip-hop memes pop up on the timeline, don't be concerned. Don't be concerned. Don't unsubscribe. I can't speak. Don't unsubscribe, because the hip-hop content is the main focus here. It is and always will be. But we gotta get poppin' out here one way or another. We gotta bring in the folks that aren't necessarily looking for this kind of content. We gotta hook them, rope them in, and that's how you win people over. So, and maybe it'll get you hip hop fans interested in what I'm interested in, which in my own time, which is the H3 podcast. But let's get into some other non-Kanye related stories, if you don't mind. Get my headphones here. Fuck you, Kanye. Tired of talking about you. Honestly, starting to annoy me. Alright. Irv Gotti died at 54. Now, at first, it was very confusing, because I think he had been on like life support, but like from an outside point of view, it seemed like this: Irv Gotti dead ... question mark. Like people were like, it was like reported that he was dead, and then people were like, no, he's not. It's like, oh, is this one of these like Wendy Williams things? Is this like a conservatorship type situation or something? But no. It was then confirmed like pretty quickly after I had first seen the first reports. It was confirmed that Irv Gotti did die at 54 years old. It's sad. I was pretty much like, kind of took me by shock, but I'm not up to date on his health conditions. I think he had health problems. Let's read. Murder Inc. co-founder Irv Gotti reportedly declared dead at 54. And the way it was being reported at first was just kind of funny. It was like, Irv Gotti dead, I guess? Reports are emerging that Irv Gotti, the iconic hip-hop producer and co-founder of Murder Inc., has been declared dead at the age of 54. While official confirmation is still awaited, sources indicate that Gotti suffered a severe health crisis earlier this week. He had been open about his ongoing battles with diabetes, revealing last year that the disease had taken a heavy toll on his body. "Diabetes is deteriorating my body," he admitted in a candid 2024 interview, acknowledging his struggles with maintaining a healthy lifestyle. So that's sad as fuck, man. Like, he knew he was dying, it seems like. Photographs surfaced of him walking with a cane and appearing noticeably thinner, leading to concerns from fans. I think if I had started this channel when this was going down, I would have been more aware of this situation. I started doing these YouTube videos and posting on this channel like in June. So I wonder when he first announced his serious health struggles here. It must have been, I'm guessing, maybe I'm completely eating crow here, but if I'm guessing, this information was really starting to, like, he was starting to talk about it the first half of 2024. I feel like I would have heard about this, but maybe I'm wrong. Photographs surfaced of him walking with a cane and appearing noticeably thinner, leading to concerns from fans. Despite efforts to improve his health, including adopting a more conscious diet, his condition reportedly worsened following a stroke and brain bleed days before his latest crisis. So there is speculation and fan reactions. With limited info available, speculation has taken over Twitter and Instagram, with conflicting reports circulating. Some claim that Gotti is in a vegetative state and on life support, while others suggest his family and close friends are saying their final goodbyes. Those two accounts sound pretty similar, if you ask me. At the time of this writing, representatives for Gotti have yet to issue an official statement. But then we got on the Rolling Stone, Irv Gotti, music producer and Murder Inc. Records co-founder, dead at 54. The famed longtime industry exec shaped the careers of Ja Rule and Ashanti and was pivotal in Def Jam's late 90s revival. Pretty young to just die from a health-related issue. Man, I need to get the Rolling Stones subscription. This is twice in one epi that we've been blocked from a Rolling Stones. That's pretty unfortunate. That damn. I can pull up that last one I had. Let's see if I can find more info on it quickly. That's not Cockblot. Here we go. There's some, like, personal insight. Ashanti reacts to Irv Gotti's death in emotional tribute. We made him. The R&B star shared a social media following his death on February 5th. Ugh, bro. They're not gonna do that to me. No. Okay. I didn't think so. Ashanti is opening up following the death of Irv Gotti. The R&B star shared a heartfelt tribute on social media to honor the Murder Inc. Records founder after his passing. "I can't believe things ended like this. It makes me so sad," Ashanti wrote on her IG story, according to TMZ. "We weren't on the best of terms the past few years, but as I've always said, through our ups and downs, I will forever be grateful for everything that you've done for me. We've made history and that will remain infinite." The Foolish singer continued, "I've always respected your musical genius and ability to push me to my best. All the greatness and positive things that came far outweigh the dark and negative times. I have always prayed for you to find peace, sending love and praise to the entire family. Rest well, rest in peace, Irv." Along with the post, Ashanti also reportedly shared a series of throwback photos from her Murder Inc. days, including oh my god, I can't read tonight, you guys. But we will continue. Along with the post, Ashanti also reportedly shared a series of throwback photos from her Murder Inc. days, including an image from the release of her 2002 self-titled debut album. Gotti, who co-founded the iconic Murder Inc. records and helped launch the careers of Ja Rule and Ashanti in the early 2000s, passed away on February 5th, suffering a stroke. So he launched Murder Inc. with his brother. And then they became an imprint of Def Jam in 1998. Following his success in helping bring DMX to the vaunted hip-hop label, Ja Rule became the flagship artist for Murder Inc., and the label's first release was his first album, Veni Vidi Vici. Gotti also discovered Ashanti when she was a teenager. She went on to achieve fame with memorable hooks on rap hits and her own solo R&B success. Ashanti's three biggest hits all came in 2002, Ja Rule, Always on Time. Oh, and she was on What's Love? You think about us, babe. What's love? Dude, that's... Man, I don't know about you guys. I don't know if that's just me, but I got like a really early memory of my life. Early memories of my life, like early elementary school, connected to that song specifically, that are very, very potent. Even now, today, as a 28-year-old man with a family already, just crazy. What's love? Like that, like hearing that hook, that Ashanti hook there, takes me specifically back to like 3rd grade. That's crazy. That's the power of music, dog. That's why we fucking love music. It's a time machine, dude. Nothing takes me back to specific moments in my life like music does. I swear to God, that is quite possibly my favorite aspect about music. The fact that it takes me back. It is a quite literal, emotional time machine. Takes me into moments of my life that I cannot access without music. And that's why we detail the current music happening now, because we have the foresight of future me wanting to know about the current moment that's happening now, which will be the past in the future. You know what I mean? My throat's starting to hurt, y'all. It's not a good sign. Alright. I'm going to play the intro song for you. My one concurrent viewer. I'm going to throw the intro song to you. Okay, this is our new intro song. It's a long one. Okay, so you get to listen to the new intro song. It's by me. I made it a long time ago, actually, but I decided this is our new intro song. While I go pee, you get to listen to it while I go pee. So here you go, just for you, my friends. Please stick around. Please stick around. Obviously, these segments will be chopped up and uploaded into their own videos, standalone videos within the next week, but I would love if you stuck around. We have a lot more to get to, and I plan on staying up all night, really. I want to get to a lot. So we got more beyond the Kanye and the Irv Gotti death. Rest in peace, Irv Gotti, by the way. Let me go pee, okay? Please. I love you. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, that's good to know. My fucking volume isn't working. Wait a second. Let me get it. I'm doing a troubleshooting here. A live troubleshooting. Finding out my volume isn't working on my screen record. I don't know why that would be. I am hoping it was working during the Laboy interview. That's what I'm hoping. Good.
Remove you off
Skinhead.
He was talking about hip hop.
feel it working.
I think we're good. Well, you know I'm. Yeah, Kanye is ex. Okay, sorry. I had a momentary freak out where I thought my audio wasn't working on the screen capture there, but okay. It should work if I do it like this. Oh fuck. Now I really do it. I do have to do some live troubleshooting. Stick with me. It's late already. If you're here, I imagine you're here to stay. But I do have to remove my audio capture. Fucking free OBS software is ass. Every single time I open it, it has buggy issues with one thing or another. Okay, here's that. And my screen capture. All right. What's love? Thinking about us, babe. What's love? God, such a good song. Ja Rule and Ashanti, like fuck, man. Why did Eminem have to fucking destroy Ja Rule so hard? That's fraud. That's love. Alright, enough of me. Let's get to the real music. Actually, this real music is me. The song Iowa, if you want to look it up yourself, it's on streaming services. Iowa by Derek Obscure, our new intro song. Wait. Bruh. Dude. Total fucking epic fail. Alright. I'll be right back.
Do what you wanna do. Do what you wanna do. You get it past the bureaucrats. They got the cash. Do what you wanna do. You make it fast. You make it happen. You make it last.
My mic's been off, bro. That's unfortunate, dog. That's unfortunate, dog, because we did the whole Lil Wayne shit, bro.
Wayne,
That's unfortunate.
it's a different direction this time.
Wayne skit again.
But
Let's
we
do
have
this all
another
over again.
focus.
We're gonna react.
Pass me the Cetaphil.
Wayne did the whole Cetaphil ad.
Let's go.
Dad, this is Mike.
Nice jersey.
Can you believe this shit, bro?
Damn, that's sensitive.
Don't look at me. Let's see a kiss. Ooh, someone
Wayne did the first ever Cetaphil fucking lotion jerking off lotion ad that I've ever seen. Like, is that real? Like Cetaphil embracing the jerking off application of their product. That's crazy. And Lil Wayne's a part of that. And what the hell does the Carter 6 have to do with it? Like, the connection there is wild, bro. For this for an album announcement is so funny to me. I mean, and that's why he's doing it. Lil Wayne knows what the fuck he's doing, right? To be honest, this is like the most Lil Wayne way to announce an album ever. Like a jerking off ad. It's great.
Past the Cetaphil. Nice assist.
Thank you. Guys.
Dang, they left you high and dry.
Thanks. Mostly dry. Wayne.
We're all a little sensitive.
Hey, we still going?
Nah, this is time sensitive. Let's get.
There's your ad placement, folks. The Carter 6. How's that for a monumental hip-hop album announcement? A jerking off joke and a lotion advertisement. That's 2025 in a nutshell. Right? I guess so.
Get it.
Isn't that great? And then you can obviously also go to his website and see the Carter 6, June 6, 2025. You can pre-add it on Apple Music or Spotify. And we had kind of already been over this, but apparently my mic was turned off because I'm a fucking idiot. So we're redoing the segment so I can, and just at least know that I went over it with some sound. But we'll redo the Diddy as well. So like we haven't done too much Diddy on this channel since it all kind of started to pop off when he got arrested last year. After the Cassie, the Cassie accusations happened in 2023. The Cassie video, all that came out, and then last year in 2024, Diddy actually got arrested, and it was a meltdown, bro. Like hip hop in shambles, like bro, like I can't believe this is hip hop. People that aren't fans of hip hop are looking at hip hop like connecting hip hop with Diddy and shit, and then of course these lawsuits are coming from this guy Tony Busby, which is fine and all, but he also brought the lawsuit against Jay-Z, right? Which I do have a video about all of the Jay-Z news, somewhat of a recent video within the last month or so, which include the Tony Busby's accusations against Jay-Z, the claim that Jay-Z raped like a minor or something in the early 2000s. It's brought on by Tony, just one of them. However, with Diddy, it is stacks upon stacks upon stacks of accusations that are so similar in nature. It builds an incredulous case against Diddy that is hard to like deny. It really is. It's hard to be like, yeah. It's hard to be like, yeah, man. Like, I don't think that shit happened, dog. Like, this sounds pretty scary. Like, no, with the amount of similar accusations piled up against Diddy, one on top of the other, it is so like it paints such a detailed, crystal clear picture of what the fuck is Diddy's game. So let's read this. P. Diddy accused of raping 2 women in New York City Trump Hotel penthouse in latest lawsuits. In the latest civil complaints against Diddy, the rapper was accused of assaulting 2 women at a Trump hotel in New York City. 2 separate complaints by Jane Doe's were filed against the music mogul on February 4th in New York Supreme Court. Both stories share similarities, including a setting in a nightclub called Limelight before moving to the Trump Hotel. However, it is not clear at this time if they were concurrently occurring instances. In the first lawsuit, according to docs obtained by the Mirror, the plaintiff alleged she was assaulted multiple times by Diddy, including a night where she attended an event at Limelight in Manhattan in the 90s. Combs organized the event, spanning 5 floors, club with top 2 floors dedicated to exclusive sex parties involving group sexual activities directed by involving Combs, the plaintiff claimed. And I'm also reminded of the account we read a couple weeks ago. Like some sort of family friend, according to one of these blog posts, they reported that Diddy grew up around these sex parties and was exposed to this type of behavior in his own home, his own living rooms and bedrooms and whatnot, by his own mother. Has run in the family in a way. And if that's true, I mean, it does just paint like a somewhat more creepy, cultish picture here of Diddy's methods. And I don't like it. The sex parties, just that alone, like sex parties, I don't know, man. Especially when you're like a influential rich billionaire, you're hosting this shit. I don't know, man. It doesn't sound healthy, bro. So the event, she claimed that after attempting to leave, she was taken with her friends to the Trump hotel penthouse without the ability to leave, were drugged and forced to participate in group sex activity during which she sexually assaulted over the next several hours. The second lawsuit also cited a night Limelight in the 90s. The top 2 floors of the club were exclusively occupied by group sex parties where individuals engaged sexual activities at the direction of and in participation with Combs. So 2 separate accounts by 2 totally separate women on 2 separate dates of exactly mirrored incidences. The sex parties, the top 2 floors of the club, Limelight, the name of the club, the 90s. The plaintiff alleged she fought with Diddy's security guard before the rapper slapped and detained her. She feared for her life. Then allegedly the security guard took plaintiff and her friend to the Trump Hotel in Midtown Manhattan. When they got to the hotel, the women were taken up to a penthouse. The documents added at the penthouse, plaintiff was put in a room with the security guard who assaulted her physically and sexually while Combs watched. More typos in this Mirror article. So Combs, according to this, and Tony Busby's documents that he's filed, at this penthouse that the second victim in this story was brought to, the victim was put in a room with a security guard who assaulted her physically and sexually while Combs watched. Okay? These are the accusations, folks. By the way, Kanye was just defending this guy. Diddy. Kanye was defending Diddy, saying shit like free Diddy. Selling Diddy merch to, donate to Diddy's lawyer funds or something. Attorney Tony Busby told the Mirror, these latest 2 cases are part of a group of at least 10 cases that will be filed in New York over the next several days. I expect there will be many more that we will file thereafter to meet the upcoming deadline at the end of February. We will continue to lead the civil effort in this matter and look forward to giving these victims a voice by trying these cases in court. The Mirror contacted the office of President Donald Trump and Trump Hotels. A rep for Diddy told the Mirror, as we've said before, Mr. Combs cannot respond to every new publicity stunt, even a response to claims that are facially ridiculous or demonstrably false. Mr. Combs and his legal team have full confidence in the facts and the integrity of the judicial process. In court, the truth will prevail that Mr. Combs never sexually assaulted or trafficked anyone, man or woman, adult or minor. Okay, not a single one. Not a single man, not a single woman, adult or minor, according to Diddy's lawyers, and I guess we will see about all that. The evidence is stacking up quite insurmountably against Diddy at this point, which is kind of crazy, but I don't feel bad. I mean, the amount of stories. The thing is, so like, there's the one Jay-Z lawsuit that Tony Busby filed, and off of that, I did make a video titled, I don't trust Tony Busby. Because I don't necessarily do. I do trust the women with their accounts and their stories. And so, you know, when there's a stacking amount of evidence, similarly, like all the evidence against Diddy, all these separate accounts, all these women that are coming forward, their accounts are stacking up so evenly, like parallel block, like they're so parallel to each other. All these stories against Diddy, it's painting quite a detailed picture. But the Jay-Z thing, you know, it's very salacious. It's very, you know, damning. But it's just one story. I don't know if I'm buying it necessarily. Okay. It's not necessarily, it's nothing compared to what Diddy is going through. The Jay-Z thing. If more comes out, I'm for sure, I'm open ears. But up until this point, I do not have enough to take Tony Busby's case against Jay-Z very seriously. But that holds no weight against the whole Diddy thing that Tony is bringing. 3:18 in the morning my time. I'm tired, y'all. We did the Diddy, we did the Kanye. I did a whole segment without my microphone on, because that's me as an amateur streamer out here at 3 in the morning trying to get some work done when my family is asleep. But I'm a tired boy, so I forget to turn my mic on. And that fucking sucks. So I redid the segments, which ate time away from other segments. But it is what it is. However, I think I am going to have to split. My dog's back there making noises. She wants me to split too. I got to wake up. I got class in 6 hours. 7 hours. But I got to wake up in 6. So, is there anything else here? We did the Irv Gotti. We did the Kanye. The Diddy. That's kind of what's going on. We did the Lil Wayne Carter 6 announcement. There is a lot of other stuff here that I have written down here. A lot that I'm missing. That I, could have talked about tonight. But we talked about the most important things. I do want to mention again, we I have decided, I mentioned the last stream that I want to start a new weekly stream separate from Scratched Up Live, where I'm just producing hip hop, not talking about hip hop, not yapping, not giving opinions, but just making it like a real motherfucker. And I said, yeah, I need to cook some ideas though. The ideas have been cooked, okay? And I said I would announce. Well, I didn't say I would announce it, but I think I am gonna announce it right here, okay? I'm gonna give the idea for anybody. I got 2 concurrent viewers. Y'all are the realest ones right now. 3:20 a.m. my time. I'm gonna give y'all the inside scoop. So you're watching Scratched Up Live right now on the Quarter Day Recordings channel, okay? Scratched Up Live is a hip hop research stream, and the hip hop production stream under the Quarter Day Recordings channel umbrella will be titled Go Rage Live. Okay, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. I just announced it right here, right now. Go Rage Live is going to be coming to the Quarter Day Recordings channel soon, and what that is me in my garage, okay, through that doorway there. I'm going to take you on a journey through the doorway there. So far, all you've seen is this space. There is a whole other space in there, and that whole other space is Go Rage Live. It's the second lobby of this virtual space here, right? And this is all virtual to you guys. Go Rage Live lives in there. I'm going to be taking this guy with me. I'm going to be taking my Micro Freak Hybrid Arturia synthesizer with me as well. And we're going to go in the garage live once a week, in addition to Scratched Up, to make music in the Go Rage, and we're gonna go rage in the fucking garage with some fucking hip hop music and make it live for you guys together as a community on YouTube with synthesizers and with sampling techniques, and it's gonna be great. Okay, so that's a little inside scoop for y'all late night viewers tonight. Thank you for sticking around. I'm a little, if you know what I mean. But I've had a nice time here tonight. This has been Scratched Up Live, number 30. And if I do say so myself, if I should put it on myself, here, the outro music. Yes. Oh yeah. So, I love y'all. Have a good night. I'm Derek Obscure. By the way, give this video a thumbs up if you will. Give it a like. Lets the algo know what you like, and it helps me out.